I wake up after the ritual and I find myself strapped to this hospital bed. I see the puppet master and his wife standing there, and they say to me,
"First your eyes, then your skin. We will make you feel born again."
And then they say, "No more me, my friend." Then I see the scalpel shining in the puppet master's hand. His wife has got all the jars for blood. They are not going to spill a drop. Then comes the cutting. I'm fearing for my life as that scalpel gets close to my eye. He starts cutting away on my eye. Just one eyelid comes off, down into a jar. He cuts another eyelid off into the same jar. It looks like I'm bleeding. It's like I'm crying blood. Then he has this tongue he puts in around my eyeball and grabs it and he pulls it out of the socket. And then his fingers grab it and he takes it and he pulls it out. The nerve string is just hanging there. It's the only thing that holds it back. And then comes the scissor. Snap! And he takes the eyeball. And remember, my eyes have eternal life now. So this eyeball is taken and it's put over into this puppet's head. These puppets are almost life-size. He puts it in there. As it is put into the eye socket of the puppet, it still sees. And that eye is looking back at where I am. I'm sitting there with this black hole bleeding. And I see that from this eyeball in the puppet's head. At the same time as my good eye is looking back, seeing this weird puppet with one of my eyeballs in it. I can see the whole time. And it hurts. Then comes the next eye. Tongue. Pull out. Fingers. Stretch. Snap. The other eye goes over into the little puppet's head. Now both my eyes. I can't see anymore, but I can. And I'm watching myself. This head with 2 empty sockets, bleeding like hell. And then the scalpel works again and he starts cutting and cutting and cutting. They pull my nails off with the tongue. They cut my skin off. My arms, they're going to use it for this puppet. They're going to build a puppet out of me. And they do. And at the end of this horrible, horrible ritual of this scalpel just massacring my body, I look from the puppet. From the puppet's head, I see only remains of what used to be me. There is no more me at all. All I see is Emerentia as she grabs my carcass and throws it in the trash. That's the end of me.